Yeah, we over here in Brooklyn, boy. Tell you what's going on over here. This line with all these nurses. Shut that shit up. Damn fucking noise they make. Look at this right here. Look at this line right here. God damn. This is a line for all the nurses. Look at this, boy. Ooh, look at that line. You know what that line is there for, boy? Huh? You know what that line is there for? Shit, that line is for this right here. Let me zoom that shit up. Show your hospital ID, get free PPEs. Cut red tape for the heroes.org. Yeah, they out here, man. Look at that. Move up a little bit more. Yeah. Get it in, boy. They're getting it in. Giving free PPEs out. Oh, shit.
Well, I believe that our admission counselors have been doing many phone interviews. I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah, it's real out here. Yeah, definitely real out here. They're getting their stuff free. Cut the red tape. Woo. Line going down half the block. That was a longer line earlier. Yes, it was. I ain't done that for a long time, man, but that was the bar. Woo! That is the bar right there at my job. Shit, my boss saw me too. Woo! Well, one of my bosses saw me. I said, listen, I had to get it in for a minute. I'm pretty sure he's gonna be calling my other boss. What's that guy doing over there? You know he can't do that right here. You know that, right? Yo. People, yo, it's unbelievable. But they close all the parks down, so I was like out here doing nothing. Maybe I go to Wingate, see if I can go over there by the goalpost, see if I get a couple more in. Yeah, so I'm at work. I got a little 30-minute to mess around with after running around all over Brooklyn, dropping this and that off. So I got a little 30 minutes to play around. So you know what? See if I go Wingate right here. Do a little bit of pull-ups on this goalpost. And this video is talking about TRT, which I'm on TRT. And if you look at my video, one of my videos, it says starting TRT at 40. That would be the intro, the breakdown of why I took it, what was the reasons why I took it. So just scroll down, you'll see that TRT starting at 40, and I'm now 47. And I'm alive and kicking, okay? So, but in this pandemic, I'm going to do part one. I'm going to talk about TRT doses, other compounds that you should not mess with. Oh, by the way, this is a disclaimer, all right? All this I'm talking about, it's just for entertainment purposes only. You know, all this shit is fictional. Don't believe anything I say. You know, I'm not a doctor, physician, or nothing like that. To each his own. If people like to talk fictional shit, this is one of the topics of fictional shit. All right. So none of that I say, please don't take my word. You know, this is just entertainment purposes only. All right. Remember that. It's not real. All right. So part one, I'm gonna be talking about TRT and dosing, right? And what happened to me when I went past a certain dose, and because like I said, in TRT starting at 40. That explain where I started at, okay? I used to take one shot every 2 weeks, right? And then after that, I started one shot a week. And now, at this age, I'm now starting 2 shots a week, and I'm going to tell you what the hell is going on. All right, so first let me go see if I can do some pull-ups real quick, and I'll get back into that, all right? Yeah, so it's a beautiful day out here in the neighborhood. I'm out here at Wingate Park, you know, track looking nice, I mean, this is the best place to jog. Listen, if I'm jogging, I do not jog on concrete, okay? I mean, I see a lot of people jogging, that's the prerogative, but me, if I'm gonna do some jogging, I'm gonna make sure I do it in this park, because this is really good on your knees. All right, so let me see if I can do a couple of pull-ups here. But the way I see it, this goalpost here, it's not muscle up capacity. It's not muscle up bound. So what I'll do is I'll see if I can set this up. You know, I like to do shit. I like to feel at home. You know, that's how I work, yo. I just don't like to talk shit. I like to do shit at the same time. Okay, I like to multitask. So, you know, it makes shit interesting, man. You get to know me, I get to know you, and all that bullshit. All right, so let's see what we got here. All right, let's get it in a little bit, man. Brother, what's up, man? Getting it in, huh? Getting it in. Yeah, so, like I was saying, before I do the next set, right? Yeah, I still keep my mask on. You know what I'm saying? I know the wind is blowing and shit. Sometimes I keep my shades on. You don't know what be blowing in the wind, right? Like I said, from 40 to 46, I only do 1 shot every 2 weeks, right? And now, well, this year I started up, let's say 1 shot every 2 weeks, because I don't like pinning so much, you know? I don't like pinning. It's annoying, you know what I'm saying? So now I went up to 2 shots every 2 weeks. And now, and that was good. It was great. You know, my mood, it's not just about the muscles, the mood. I like the mood, right? I like my mood. I like my energy. I like being ambitious. So now I'm doing a little bit different now. I'm doing like bodybuilder doses. And after the information I found out, I might go back down, to be honest. I'm doing 2 shots a week. All right, 1 cc Sunday, and then the next cc Thursday. Remember, this is all frictional. It's not real, right? And I started noticing a lot of shit that I never noticed in my life since I've been doing this since 40. And it got some pros and it got some cons, and we gotta talk. We definitely gotta talk about this, because this shit is getting a little bit annoying at that dose. I'm not used to that dose, and what happens is that, hold on, let me get this setting real quick. All right, let's get it popping. Let's get it popping. 2 cents. Keeping it real. Everything's gonna stay real. All right. Hold on. Let me pause it for a second. Let me catch my breath. Well, like I was saying, I need to take a shave, so I keep the mask on because you can see I got a lot of hair to be shaved off right there. But like I was saying, this time I'm doing bodybuilding. I never really did that, and now my levels are staying. See, now when you do that once a week or once every 2 weeks, you know, your levels go up and it goes this way, it goes that way, it goes this way, it goes, you know, it doesn't stay level. You know what I'm saying? When it peaks, it drops. So now, since I'm doing it Sunday and Thursdays, my levels are pretty stable. It's not going up and down like a natty person. You know what I'm saying? Like somebody that's not on something. Because remember, when you're a natty, when you're young, levels are peaking high all the time, right? It's going up. But when you hit like 20, 25, 30, 40, depends. Every individual is different, right? But to tell you the truth, hey, what's going on, man? To tell you the truth, when you're a natty and you're not doing anything, you could eat bad and your levels go down. You could exercise, your levels will go up temporarily. Your cortisol levels could go up, messes up all your hormones, because cortisol is a hormone too. You stress, hormones are always in balance when you're a nanny, okay? When you're natural, okay? Yes, your hormones is good when you 16, 15 going up, but then it's going to be a time when you're going down. And hormones, testosterone, when you're a younger person, of course, it's on its way up, and you're still going to have like imbalances, but it's going to peak up. Well, my friends, on the way down, you're going to peak a little bit here, there, here, and everywhere. But when you're on exogenous testosterone, you in control of your levels. Yes, sir. You're in control of your levels, and you don't have to worry about not if you eat wrong, my levels go. If I exercise, yeah, temporarily it might go back and forth. You don't have to worry about none of that because you're giving it to yourself. You making it peak, and you're keeping it stable. You're keeping it stable, yes. So now at this age, at 46, I started to do like the bodybuilding, the dose, and I'm gonna tell you right now, there's some pros and there's some cons. And let me do this one set, and when I get back in the van, we're gonna tell you what I'm gonna tell you the pros and cons to it, okay? Let me see if I can do this real quick before this shit drops. Fucking noise so loud. So, I want to do one more set before I talk about these pros and cons, get my mind together. But let me pause it, make sure I got myself on video, because I know I was a little bit more to the side. I'll catch back at you right now. Whew. All right, let me do one more, wrap it up. My break is over. So let me get one more in and call it a day with this, and try to do some more at home or in my office at work. Got a little office over there. We do a little something here and there, you know what I'm saying? So let me get this popping. All right. Let me head back, man. I gotta head back to the office. My day is over at work. So I had to rush home, man, and get a parking spot. It's hard to get a parking spot in Brooklyn, especially since this pandemic. Everybody leave their car around. But this is a week where alternate side parking is in effect. So I gotta keep it moving, you know? Get home as soon as possible, get me a nice parking spot. Doesn't matter where I park, because I'll be out in the morning. Yeah, so now let's talk about this TRT, yo. Yeah, let's talk about this shit now. So, like I said, I used to be, I'm really good. I was really good from 40 to 45. Let's start from 45. 46, which this is my age right now. I'm dipping and dabbing. I'm making the doses a little bit higher. Yeah. But, you know, all my life, well, not all my life, from 40 up to this age, I dealt with just one shot every 2 weeks. Yeah. And then after that, I'm good. That's all I needed. One shot every 2 weeks. I felt good. I mean, I'm not talking just physically. I'm talking about mentally. Like, you know, which I explained that in my first video, so you could get that on my first video. But now that I decided to do like bodybuilding dosage, so let me try it now. You know, let me check this shit out. You know, I'm kind of late on things. You know what I'm saying? And I like that. I like to start off really low and work my way up. So, you know, now I'm doing 2 shots a week, Sunday and Thursday. And this is the pros, and this is the cons. The pros, it's just as much as the same as when I was doing 1 shot every 2 weeks. I feel good. I feel really good. I have no problems. So that's the end of that. Now the cons is, this is the cons. I'm waking up. You know, when I fall asleep at night, I fall asleep and I get good sleep. I got no problems. I sleep really good, right? But I'm waking up fucking 4 in the morning. Like, I don't know. I'm just so anxious. Like, I feel like I need to go somewhere, do something. Okay, I was feeling that way before, but I was sleeping all the way through to when I had to get up at work. Okay, but for some reason I'm getting up fucking 4 in the morning. I can't go back to sleep till like 6, right? So that tells me I need to lower my dose, right? The second problem, the second problem is I'm fucking horny all the time. Oh my God, I'm fucking horny all the time. I don't even have to think about a woman. My dick is just rock hard all damn day. Every fucking minute, my shit is rock hard. It's driving me insane, yo. I don't even have to look at a picture. I don't have to think of a woman. All of a sudden, I'm just, my dick just getting just hard all the time, okay? And, you know, my better half is getting mad at me because I'm just hitting her like a pincushion every fucking minute. It's like you got to give me a break here. Like I'm just going at it like a freaking crazy ass rabbit. And tricks ain't for kids, yo. I'll tell you that right now. So that's the other pro, and it's a con kind of, because like I said in my first video, starting TRT at 40, at 37 and 38, I had issues of getting it up. I had mental issues going on. I have schizophrenia in my family. I don't know if that was it, because I never had any issues like that, but you know, when I got onto testosterone, I saw things changing. So if you go to that video, I'll give you the whole scoop about that, right? So, you know, I'm feeling good. I'm feeling super good. I'm feeling super good right now. I'm feeling really good. I'm feeling strong. I feel like I could just do anything right now. That's the way I feel. But on the physical, my body was doing good with just 1 shot every 2 weeks, or, you know, a shot a week. He was doing good. But now that I'm seeing that my dose went up to twice a week, well, I see that now. And listen, when I'm doing 2 doses a week, I'm talking about Sunday and Thursday. Hold on. Yeah, like I was saying, every time I do a fucking video, somebody interrupts me. Like, as soon as I do a video, people always interrupt me. So, now that I know that the effects is happening too hard and too strong for me at 2 doses a week. And like I said, I was doing 2 doses a week.
You working tomorrow?
Huh? Oh my God, I get interrupted again. Like I was saying, again, since I know how my body's reacting with 2 shots, you know, for the week, Sunday to Thursday, I gotta drop it down. Cause see, what I was doing was 1 mil, 1 cc, same shit, Sunday, and another mil, another cc on Thursday. So what I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna lower the dosage. I'm gonna do half a cc, and I think that would be the sweet spot for me if I'm gonna do this every week, twice a week. All right, so you know, the overdrive, the horniness and shit like that, and you know, that's out of control. I'm jerking off too goddamn much now. Okay, I'm having sex, I'm jerking off. It's just too much. You know what I'm saying? I'm not thinking about sex, and my dick is getting hard. It's like my dick is controlling my mind now. Like my dick get hard now, my mind went. This is a whole too much shit going on right now. Okay, my better half, she said I need a break. Like I'm bothering the shit out of her all the time. So what I do is half a cc on Sunday, half a cc on Thursday. And see, this is what I'm saying. When you're doing dosages, you have to start off low. And I started off low for a long time, for a lot of years, yo. I just like to see how my body reacts with low dosage, right? So I build it up. Now I'm doing it this way, so I'm gonna see how this works out. So pounds in this pandemic. Now listen, like my other video, I did say I try a lot of other shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, when I was fucking up myself with drugs and taking all kinds of shit and experimenting with shit to fuck up my life, no one didn't give a fuck. Everybody was happy that I was fucking my life up, right? Now I'm doing this. I'm public enemy number 1. Fuck you, okay? So now, I did other compounds, but I used to do like a little summer cycle. You know, like a little summer cycle of this. Maybe next summer I'll do a little summer cycle of that. Like I said, I don't like a lot of compounds in my body. I really don't. I like to start. I build a lot of muscle with just even 1 shot every 2 weeks. I was building good muscle. I mean, and you know what it is? I think it's because I was natural all the way up to 49. I mean, 39. I was natural all the way up to 39. Only thing I probably took was creatine. I had no money, broke. I think that's what it is. And I built a foundation. And that's what I always tell these young guys. Build a foundation. And what I mean is by build a foundation, listen. People think that just taking testosterone, you're just going to get big. And you're going to get swole and shit. No, that's not right. Because check this out. As a young man, if a young man doesn't work out, well, guess what? His hormones are rising, isn't it? But how many young men you see out here and they're not buff and built? You know why? Because they don't tear, they don't build, and they don't eat. Those are 3 things they do. You got to tear, you got to build the muscle, you got to eat. You got to do these things in order to make muscle. You got to tear and build it back, right? But there's a lot of people out here, a lot of young guys, they don't do shit, right? But their natural testosterone is rising. But they don't tear their muscles and let it build and recover. So it has nothing to do with just having high levels of testosterone. It doesn't. You have to build a foundation, okay? And I'm glad that I didn't fuck with none of this shit when I was younger. Now, this doesn't go for everybody. You know, there's young guys with goals and they want to be on testosterone and they want to get on different compounds and shit like that, and they want to compete. Fine, if that's what you like to do, then this is for you. That's it. Don't let nobody steer you wrong. This is what you want to do. But me, I'm happy. I'm done. I have the kids. I have my foundation already. I don't want no more kids. So being off the testosterone is like being on birth control, because once you take exogenous testosterone, your balls shrink and you're not producing sperm anymore. Well, you are, but not as much sperm, okay? So I've been on this for how many years now? 6 years? From 40 to now? My ball's too small for anything going on right now. My better half ain't getting no kids, all right? It's just not happening. So I'm pretty glad about that right there. That's one thing that stress is off my mind. Not getting her pregnant and not having to deal with all that issue shit, right? So that's another good thing about being on testosterone. I mean, if you had your kids, another thing, when you're young, you got to cycle on, you got to cycle off, you got to take PCTs, you got to take... Man, I never had any issues. I never had gyno. I never had acne. I never had none of that shit. And that's how I was when I was young, when I had my own natural testosterone. I never had acne, okay? I never had behavioral issues and stuff like that. I wasn't an asshole, because, you know, they say when you're on certain compounds, it just makes you a bigger asshole. And I never had none of those issues. So, you know, in New York up here, we got winter, we got summer. So, you know, in the summertime, that's when I might dabble with another compound and stack it with testosterone, right? You stack it with that, and, you know, you get good results and stuff like that. But like I said, I could do good with just testosterone alone. But, you know, you like to dabble here and there. So I had to get out that damn car. It was too much damn distractions. Shit, so I'm out here in the backyard about to water these plants for the better half, because she's still working on the computer, and she's working home right now. I'm happy for that. You know what I'm saying? That's a good thing right there. Like I was saying, yo, I'm glad I started off late. You know what I'm saying? On TRT. You know what I'm saying? Like I said in my last video, starting TRT. I'm glad that I started late. Started right on time on the 40s, right? It was all natural, you know, created a base, you know, for myself, always worked out and everything. So now, you know, I could start a new life at 40, you know what I'm saying? And feel good about myself. And TRT did that. And I hope it could do that for you too. There's another outlet, you know what I'm saying? And it's some good cons with being on TRT, you know. That's like being on birth control, you know. That's a good thing. It's like being on birth control. You don't have to worry about, you know, getting your better half pregnant and all that shit. I did all that. I'm done with kids, yo. You know what I'm saying? So that's a done deal. So I'm just saying right now, I'm gonna water these damn plants. I love them, but I gotta go work out and finish doing my back before I decide not to, because I'm getting really hungry right now. I don't want to get my belly full. Next thing you know, I don't want to do no damn back. And then we're gonna talk about this pandemic and what you should not take in a pandemic. Yeah, basically that's what we're gonna talk about. Yeah, and what you should take in a pandemic and what you shouldn't take in a pandemic when it comes to these compounds. And yeah, I'm gonna shoot that when I get downstairs. Try to finish up some of that back workout that I started earlier today when I had a break at work, and then go get me something to eat real quick and call it a day. So this is going to be part one of I talked about TRT and my dosage, and how it was affecting me, bringing it up, and I might have to just bring it back down to half a cc once a week, 2 shots once a week, Sunday and Thursday. Bring it down to half a cc instead of a full cc. This horniness shit is just driving me crazy, man. I'm like, fuck, you know, it's making me, it's just driving me crazy, yo. So let me go downstairs, get ready for this workout, and I'll talk about this pandemic and certain compounds that you shouldn't be on in the first damn place. Okay? All right, let me go. All right, time is waiting. I gotta get this shit together. All right, I'm out. All right, let's get it popping now. Let's get it popping. All right, so let's go on with this pandemic. All right, I'm gonna start with these 6